everyone, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Aztec Thoughts. On today's episode, we're diving into an issue that affects every SDSU freshman, the meal plan. While it might sound convenient at first, the current system is riddled with problems, from unhealthy food options to unfair pricing. I'm Ellie Broucek, a sophomore at San Diego State University, and I'm majoring in communications. During my freshman year, I had the Flex 5 meal plan, which is the lowest tier of that SDSU offers to the students. And let me tell you, it was a struggle. As someone who tries to eat clean and stay healthy, I was disappointed in the lack of nutritious options that were offered. There were barely any choices that aligned with how I wanted to eat, and I ended up eating the same couple of meals every week, which got very boring. It was definitely a frustrating experience, and that is why I'm so passionate about addressing the problems with the SDSU's meal plan today. So let's get into it. So the meal plan is mandatory for all freshmen to be a part of, and it comes with 3 options, either Flex 5, Flex 7, or Meals Plus. Flex 5 is about $6,200 for the whole academic year, and that offers $34.50 per weekday. And then for Flex 7, it is about $7,000 per academic year, and that offers $32.60 daily. And then on the weekends, it's about $18, Saturday and Sunday. And then for Meals Plus, it is about $7,600 per every academic year, which covers 3 meals weekly at specific locations like UTK and the Garden. And then also on top of that, you get about $150 to spend per week. The thing that's different about the meal plans is obviously the money, but also Flex 5 and Flex 7, the unused money doesn't roll over to the next day. So when it's gone, meaning the unused money goes right to the school. Essentially, students are forced into a system where they either overspend to avoid losing money or let their unused funds go straight back to the university. But for Meals Plus, it rolls over and applies weekly but costs significantly more. That's not student-friendly, especially when dining prices on campus are already inflated. Something that's even worse is SDSU's campus dining prices aren't exactly reasonable. In a 2022 YouTube video called Food for Thoughts, an SDSU student, Max Poloski, explained, "It was disappointing to me that a lot of places in the middle of the year changed by $1 or $2. I'd like some guarantee that it would stay the same from the start of the year." Max's frustration highlights how unpredictable and unreliable the meal plan really is. When you combine inflated prices with no rollover policy for Flex 5 and Flex 7, it's clear the system prioritizes profit over the needs of the students. All right, now let's talk about the food itself. Nutritious, diverse, and accessible dining options are essential for student health and success, but SDSU falls short in this department too. I spoke with 2 students who had firsthand experience with this issue. I interviewed Ashley Clausen, a sophomore at San Diego State, on November 15th, and she shares her struggles of being a vegan on the meal plan her freshman year. She quotes, "I had to spend money off campus nearly every day because the meal plan offered few options that supported my vegan lifestyle." On November 15th, I also interviewed Lucy Walker, a sophomore at San Diego State, who manages an autoimmune disease, which she needs to stay healthy for. And she shared to me, quote, "I went days without having vegetables." This lack of accommodations for dietary needs and preferences makes the meal plan inaccessible for many students. Most on-campus options like Panda Express, Habit Burger, and Epic Wings focus on unhealthy fast food. Where are the fruits, vegetables, and balanced meals? According to Scripps Health, a diet rich in fruits and vegetables can help reduce the risk of chronic disease. Yet, on SDSU's meal plan, it's nearly impossible to meet those nutritional standards. Research from American Dining Options in 2024 also shows that maintaining a balanced diet improves energy, focus, and memory, all critical for academic success. SDSU's meal plan also fails to support these goals. It's so unfortunate hearing all these things from other students and just what I experienced, because food is in our everyday life. It should be definitely prioritized over things. This issue has been going on for years now at San Diego State, and I bet you guys are all wondering, why hasn't it changed? If so many students are dissatisfied with the meal plan, why has nothing been done to change it? I think a potential reason is that students don't know how to advocate for reform. I also interviewed a sophomore at San Diego State, Avery Amico. She talks about how she didn't know a single person who liked the meal plan last year, and she was just shocked no one ever took action on that. I personally think it shows a major disconnect. Many students are so unhappy with the meal plan, but they don't know where to voice their concerns. Without collective action, the administration has little incentive to make meaningful changes with the meal plan. For all my San Diego State listeners out there, it is time for us to make a change. Nothing will be done by just complaining about the meal plan all the time. So today we need to take action on this. So some ways we can act upon this right now is signing this petition that I created. This petition advocates for key reforms like healthier and more diverse dining options, rollover for all the meal plans, not just Meals Plus, and also transparent and consistent pricing throughout the meal plan. Another way you all can take action is by signing this different QR code. This QR code will take you to Associated Students' website, and it will bring you to a form called SDSU's Your Voice Matters. This form allows students to submit their concerns directly to administration. Let's flood them with feedback about the meal plan, and maybe it'll make a change. SDSU isn't the first university to face this issue, and other schools have found solutions. Tulane University, for example, introduced several reforms based on student feedback forums. They integrated something called Wellness Wednesdays, which focused on healthy eating every Wednesday and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. With this reform, they also integrated dining stations free from common allergens. And lastly, they added more plant-based and specialized diet options for all the students. This really helped the students connect with the administration to make a change. SDSU could adopt similar incentives to better serve its students. The administration president, Adela, SDSU Dining Services, and Associated Students needs to prioritize the students' needs by allowing daily rollover for all meal plans, establishing nutritious standards, and increasing dietary diversity. And lastly, freezing prices for the academic year to ensure transparency and fairness. So with all your guys' help, we can make a difference in the SDSU meal plan today. We deserve better than Panda Express, Habit Burger, and Epic Wings as some of our unhealthy options we have here on campus. SDSU students should have access to healthy, affordable, and fair dining options. Together, we can push for the change we need and deserve. Thanks for tuning in to Aztec Thoughts. Be sure to share this episode and take action by signing the petition and filling out the form. Let's make SDSU dining work for us. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week.